I just watch the video when they talk about this Chicago Center. Watch them.
I shook my head when Ahmed said that it is not an INEC problem. It is purely a political party problem and a Nigerian problem. There is nowhere in the law where it says that INEC will have to individually go verifying certificates that were tendered or that were submitted by candidates.
Does it then mean that INEC does not need to do anything?
INEC puts out a form, and that is why they request you to go make a deposition before a commissioner for oath that the information that you're giving is true and that you are not lying on oath. So that's all because if you're putting you're saddling them with another responsibility of individually going to verify, that's a huge fund. And so once they do that, the law now places a responsibility on the candidates of the party that contested with that, the candidate that was declared, or the contestant that, of the party that contested with the candidate in the primaries, to challenge every deposition made so far that they feel is wrong. And it's like you give a notice, and INEC says, well, if you think that this notice it's wrong, it's like somebody wants to get married. Yeah. And they say, if there's anybody here who feel why this person should not get married. So that's the case. It is not for the church, or in this case, INEC, to now go on a voyage of discovering of documents. So if there is anybody within the party who contested, who feels that this information deposed to are not correct, at that point, that person has a right to challenge those information. If you are not a member of the party, you cannot. But if you are a candidate in the election, after the election, you now have a right. It becomes a ground for you to say, I am challenging your qualification. You did not meet the required qualification and you lied on oath. So it becomes a political party problem and a Nigerian problem. So that is why the law empowers those who participated. So at that point, INEC becomes an umpire. Not the one to begin to do verification of a certificate. And then also, another very interesting thing, the law also place a responsibility of INEC saying, look, even for qualification, if the man can read and write in your opinion, if he can read and write, if the man says, I remember the case of, I think, Masari. Masari said, well, I have equivalent. I don't have the certificate, but I have its equivalent. The equivalent is I rose from the cadre to become PAMSEC. So, and I have attended enough courses, but primary school leaving certificate, I do not have. So, all of these are equivalent. And so, in the opinion of INEC, that's what the Constitution, that's the responsibility, the enormous powers the Constitution placed on them. And so, when people, I think, like Ahmed has said, what the political parties need to do, because the political party is the beneficiary of any election, and also they are the ones that will suffer because they say the mandate belongs to the party. The party feeds candidate. So they are the ones that will suffer if at the end of the day it is discovered that the documents submitted were either fake or forged. So it is for the political party to do a detailed and thorough verification of every document submitted before they are handed over to INEC. In the absence of that, you might just win an election and it becomes short-lived, because at the point of receiving a crown, or even after receiving the crown, the court says, well, like the case of Degi in Bayelsa State, and so the court had been consistent on that too.
The problem why they country now, everybody know. Everybody aware. You don't understand that now about when the problem. When something the body everybody body go the boy go the do everything. This 2023 start with the problem. If the person who have space, they promote naira, they want to another naira, they want to another distance. Now people begin the supper. Because they say they want print another naira. The deadline very short. People supper. They can't carry naira, they buy naira. You don't understand? They say we call election. Now election don't come, everything don't over now. We don't enter another one. Now Peter Obi, he don't go quite. He say carry the president go quite. Now they don't be another one. Say they need to see the result of the president. Which school you go? They say like Chicago University. Nigeria, Our own problem. Once they mention your name for social media, you don't enter problem. This girl where do what you be my name? Either bossy. Where win for where do Cocaton. As the girl say one break Guinness record. Nigeria they pursue Guinness record for Twister. They bombard them, plenty questions. You must give out, you must give the rescue, you must give the rescue. See the winner when the even Guinness record come shock, come here. Now as the judge mentioned say Chicago. Now in Nigeria, they bombard their site, enter for their site, enter for their Twister, begin to bombard. You must bring the result to, you must bring the result to, you must bring the result to. My brother, now Chicago look, say what you having? In Nigeria, because in Nigeria, they don't close their site. They don't, they don't block their Twister too. Oh my God, I don't know the country. It's a very beautiful country. So Chicago, we are begging you, open your site, open everything, will not trouble you. You don't bring Baba resort. Once you bring Baba resort, everybody go there, alright.